and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. This is episode 38 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. If you missed that last episode, you can click the I in the top right of the screen. Go check that out. As always, make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of the series. Go check out the channel or video description for our Linktree link to our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go and support those who support us. Yes, episode 38 here of, excuse me, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. We've got two races on tap for you today, race 5 and race 7 of the first and hopefully only regional season with the street stock. Circle Lake Raceway is up next. As far as parts and repairs are concerned, we do not have enough money to get fully upgraded with the chassis, but I think I might go ahead and purchase it anyway. And what we can do is we got 13,319 left. I can get the highest. Well, do I want more performance right now, or do I want more durability, or do I want a little bit of both? I'm actually going to go with this one right now. So we're going to get +3 on our performance and +6 on our durability. That should help us from having to purchase repairs as often. So got an upgrade purchased there. 145 out of 145 cars, 72% upgraded with 70% overall durability. From a scheduling standpoint, like I said, we got Circle Lake Raceway up first. We are currently 4th in the point standings with 550, 6 behind Brandon Jurens, 10 behind Heath Brewster, and 12 behind Adam Tiernan with 22 races remaining. Definitely plenty of room to grow, and I think we can actually make this one happen first go around. So let's not waste any more time. Circle Lake Raceway is up. It's a 5/8 mile facility in Michigan. 40 laps is the distance for the main event. $10,500 to the winner. Let's go.
Welcome to Circle Lake Raceway, known as the Big Track. This 5/8 mile high bank double is loved by many for its straightforward, no-nonsense racing.
All right, here we go. Getting ready for practice time here at Circle Lake. 19,588 is the time to beat. Never been here, so I have no idea what to expect. We'll go out with the base setup here. We'll wait until this, that looks like one of the Jurens, gets by us. Got a decent amount of banking here on this racetrack. Big gaggle of cars gets by us there. That's fine as we get up to speed. Really just want to see where this base setup puts us, and if we need to, we can go from just use this as a baseline, like I said. So first lap on the clock here in the practice session. 19,588 is the time to beat to grab our sponsor goal from Win Tires and Service. Not a bad lap so far. So it's a little loose for my liking, but not a terrible lap. 19,650. I think we can do better. So let's go and grab a custom setup on here. All right, so tire pressure on the left front, we're going to go to 12. Left rear, we're going to bump the spring up to a 300, bump up to a 9, rebound down to a 3, tire pressure up to 10, spring rate on the right rear 250, bump at a 3, rebound at a 9, tire pressure is going to go up to a 15. And with this being a larger track and no stagger, don't want anything pulling the car in any direction at all. Tire pressure on the right front, we will go up to 15. Brake bias, drop down to 10% here. We want most of the braking power on the rear of the car. We're going to go cross weight 50%, and then rear weight 55%, just because I'm not sure. 390 on the rear end ratio. We'll save that. Let's head back out on the track. Like there's a couple cars approaching. Try and stay as low as we can. Yellow 55 is Jesse Wright. Car does feel a lot more stable. Oh, wow. Yeah, we got to change gear ratio. That was not going to work. Not going to work at all. So we'll bump that 370. It's probably going to have to go lower than that, but we'll see where it is for now and then go from there. All right, back out on the track. 19588, like I said, is the time to beat. Oh my goodness, sir, that was uncalled for. 19650 was our best and only lap so far. Car feels a lot more stable. It's not sliding out just randomly down the straightaway. If anything, it might be a little too tight. So from this perspective, I can either drop the cross weight or the wedge down to 49% or just add about an inch of stagger into the car. That should help, but let's see where this lap puts us. Ooh, 19,823. Not even close to where our first lap was. All right, let's see what we can do on the second lap. Can't really get much more RPM out of it as it is hitting the red line right at the end of the straightaway. Where are we at here? 19,640. That was our best lap so far. 588 is the goal time. We're very close to that. About a tenth off at the moment. I'm going to run one more lap down here on the bottom. I'm going to run another one on the top. See if that helps anything at all. Running up here. Oh boy. Banging off the chip. For sure up there. Oh wow. Car's all herky jerky. 718. Alright. I'm going to throw an inch of stagger into the car here. See if that helps us at all. Oh, that was the wrong button. I could stiffen up the right rear spring too, but I don't really want to go that far just yet. So, all right. Inch of stagger in. Let's see if we can beat that 19,640. Are approaching here, and we should have clean track from here on out. Nobody behind us for the immediate time. Let's get up to speed here. There we go. That's a lot better. All right. On the clock now. I need another half inch. Just to be safe. Yep. I think maybe another whole inch. 6:01. So yes, we were faster. Okay, I'm gonna go. After this lap, I'm gonna throw another half an inch at it, or full inch of stagger. Go up to 2 inches total. And there we go. That's exactly what we needed. So, okay, I'm gonna throw another inch of stagger in it, and then we'll go to qualifying. All right, so there is that. Save that. Let's head to qualifying now. Ran that 19,501 in practice. 19,396 is the time to beat here in qualifying. It's going to be tough. We might be able to do it if we run a really good lap. Let's see how we do. Head out on the track. And on our warm-up lap now, 19,396, like I said, is the goal time. Big sweeping corners here at Circle Lake. All right, coming around here. We are on the clock. Green flag. 19,396. Let's see what we can do here. Good head of steam going down the backstretch into turn 3. Okay. 5:36 is the first lap. Not the greatest, but it is our fastest lap. Or no, not our fastest lap. 5:01 is our fastest lap. I'd like to break that. Which had a much better turns 3 and 4. 6:26. So 5:36 is going to be the official time. 14th is where we are going to place. Starting heat 4 in the 3rd position. Let's check out the top and full results here. Blake Schneekloth, top of the board. Heath Brewster, Riley Crimmins, and then the Jurens boys, 4th and 5th. Adam Tiernan, who is the points leader, coming in at 6th. Heath Brewster is also one of our points rivals at 2nd there, and I can't remember who the other one was for the life of me. As I scroll through here, none of these names look familiar from a points perspective. So, I mean, this is odd. We've got 50 cars at this race, but we only had 40 at the showcase at that track, the Kokomo. Jeez. So yeah, it's very odd, but let's get to it. Heat race time. All right, heat race 4 coming up now. Should be 10 laps. The distance. Let's go.
14 of the night, folks. Remember, the top 5 advance to the A-main.
Okay, so it said top 5, but the graphic on screen said top 4. So I'm not really sure what to believe. Yeah, it is top 4. So if you look up in the top right underneath the lap counter, it says top 4 advanced. So that's, goal is to obviously put ourselves into the A main without having to run any extra races if not needed. If we run the qualified dash, I'm not counting that as an extra race, but yeah, starting in the 3rd position here. So we got Margie Brooks to the outside in that 66 car, that gold and red car. Going to get by us going into turn number 1. Kylie Rollins off in 2nd place. Challenging Jurens for the race lead as Jurens goes way top side through 3 and 4. I am hopeful that after this race we should have enough money to get the chassis upgraded to the rest of the way. And then it's grind time until we can get the engine upgrade. So holding steady here in the 4th position right now behind Margie Brooks, but we're looking to the inside as we're going to exit turn number 4 to complete lap number 3. Going to the inside of turn number 1. 7 laps to go. Nothing doing just yet, so we're going to pull side by side with Margie. We'll tuck in behind, get a draft at the big 5/8 mile. It's kind of like Spoon River. A little bit like Spoon River. But all right, here we go. Hopefully this isn't too boring. We got a good run coming off of turn number 2. We're going to get to the inside of Brooks. Dive it into turn number 3, and we're going to grab the 3rd position. We're going to be able to hold her off. Yes, sir, we are. Put us back into the 3rd position. 5 down, 5 to go. Halfway that time by. At the flag stand, we slide up coming out of turn number 2. Brooks not really able to make anything happen. Set ourselves up into turn number 3 as we're going to pull on Brooks coming out of 4. 4 to go now at the line. 19.379. Could have used that in qualifying. That would have helped a lot. I think that would have got us our sponsor bonus, or got us pretty close. So, but it is what it is. No harm, no foul, like I always say. We're going to keep going here. Plugging away as we're going to tick off some very fast lap times. Brandon Jurens currently has the race lead over Kylie Rollins by about 2.5, almost 2 full seconds. 2 full seconds, we'll call it. Kylie Rollins 3 seconds ahead of us at the moment. 2 to go now. There's a good corner for us right there. As Brandon Jurens takes the white flag. He is in his own time zone right now. There we go. White flag is out. 19.567 that lap time. Margie Brooks not really pressuring us from behind at the moment. Just have to not make any mistakes here through these final 2 corners, and we will come home in the 3rd position in heat race action. Should start us 14th in the A main, if I'm not mistaken. Math is correct. 14th in the A main. I was close. All right. That was a good race for us. Finished in the 3rd position. Started in the 3rd position. A main time. 40 laps is the distance. We got a goal of a top 10. We're starting in the 14th position. Just going to gain 4 spots. I think we can do it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think we're going to do before we run this race. Other than that, let's get to the track. Your car's street stock car action here from Circle Lake. Aiming time, 40 laps is the distance. Brandon Jern starting 4th after 4th place run in the dash. Jessica Robinson finished 2nd in the B main. She's starting 22nd. Kylie Rollins starting in 9th after running 9th in the qualified dash. And there we are, finished 3rd in heat race 3. We're starting 14th. Doesn't matter what heat race we're in. We're starting 14th. Here we go. Green flag is out. Didn't really get a chance to drop to the bottom like I would have liked. Oh, but we're going to slide in right behind Jesse Wright. Slot into the bottom position there. And start to work on moving ourselves through the field. Top 10 is the goal position for that sponsor incentive contract we've got going on. We're going to look to the inside of right through to 1 and 2 on the 2nd circuit. Nothing doing on right just yet, but we're going to get to the inside of Ricky Cox, who's going to dive it to the bottom. He's going to run through the middle, get a good run through the middle. We're going to get a good run off the bottom, though. Nothing doing just yet, though. Maintaining our 13th position. We're +1 so far. Get a good run here down the back straightaway and jump ourselves like 3 positions and put ourselves into the top 10. Cox is fighting hard through that middle groove, and he's going to power through, grab the 10th spot at the line, put us into the 11th position now. We've got 37 laps remaining. On the back straightaway into turn number 3, right behind Ricky Cox, right on his tail. So we're going to make a little bit of contact. Incidental. But put us up into the 10th position at the line. Oh, he's going to look back on the bottom, see if we can get a run through the middle here. He got a little sleeky slideways through the middle of the corner there. Wasn't able to really make a move. We're going to dive it off hard from 3 into 4 down the front straightaway. We've now got 5 laps complete. Solidly put us into the 10th position now as we're working on Kylie Rollins for the 9th position. Remember, we are big picture racing. We have a long season here, 27 races in total. You guys will see about 18 of those in total. We are to the inside of Rollins through 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. No, not able to clear her just yet. We're going to dive into turn number 3 and see if we can make the pass stick this time by. We are not. Rollins maintains 9th as we've got 33 laps to go now. We're just going to slide up through 1 and 2 and grab 9th, as it looked like Kylie may have slipped up just a bit on that top side. She's going to drop to the bottom to try and circumvent that mistake, but no, put us in the 9th position with 32 laps to go. Mikey Thompson and Carson Vandentop fighting for 7th and 8th at the moment. We are closing in on Mikey Thompson as Blake Schneekloth is off to the race lead, but doesn't seem to be pulling away as much as you would think. So we're gonna get in front of, get beside Mikey Thompson. Got a little loosey-goosey down the back straightaway there. We're gonna look to the inside of Mikey Thompson once again. Down the front stretch, no, he's gonna have a better run on us. Let's try it this time now with 30 laps to go, 10 down. That time by at the line. We're gonna pull side by side with Thompson through 1 and 2. He's gonna have the better run off the top side down the back straightaway. See if we can make something happen here down the front straightaway in front of all these great fans. No, nothing doing just yet. Still in the 9th position. 29 laps to go now. We did start in the 14th position, so we've gained a few spots here. See if we make this pass stick this time. Don't see him in the mirror just yet. There he is. We've got a good run. He had a better run off that top side. Dive it into turn number 1 here. Come off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Still side by side with Mikey Thompson. He gets that great run off the top side. See if we can use the banking to our advantage here through corners 3 and 4. We just got a little bit more coming off of the top side there. I do feel like we are slowly but surely reeling in Carson Vandentop at the same time. We are battling with Mikey Thompson. Vandentop about 1.5 seconds ahead of us at the moment. Thompson able to pull a couple car lengths on us there. Let's try to alter our corner entry here, get a little bit of a better run through the middle and off the corner. He didn't seem to pull us as much that time by. We can do anything here. Vandentop now a couple tenths, pulled us a couple tenths in the last couple laps. 25 to go at the line. That's a great number. It's a great set of corners for us as we're inching closer and closer to getting by Mikey Thompson for the 8th position. So far clean and green, no cautions as of yet. 24 laps to go. I made a big mistake there. Gonna get into Thompson there. Car pushed real bad through the middle of 1 and 2. But no damage, so not going to worry about it too much. Thompson's going to pull us by a few car lengths because of that. Let's see if we can make up for that and settle back in here, get back into a rhythm. Cloth has extended his lead quite a bit in these last few laps. Got about half a lap on us now. Don't worry, I think by the end of the season that will be us leading by half a lap on 8th place or 9th place. So we are approaching back markers now as we run in the 9th position. Mikey Thompson doesn't seem to be as strong on that bottom side as we're going to get a run coming off of turn number 4. We're side by side at the line. Give it to us at the line. 21 laps to go. Halfway next time by. This is a long race for sure. Big track, a lot of laps. So, all right, here we go now. See if we can finally make this pass. Clear Mikey Thompson. And yes, sir, we've done just that. I don't know who that was, but hey, I'm not going to complain. No damage, so we move onward and upward. Carson Vandentop still about a second and a half ahead of us. See if we can start closing in on him. Maybe grab 7th place by the end of this race. Heath Brewster now has grabbed the race lead. That's not good for us. He's a points rival. What would be good for us would be a caution right about now. Mikey Thompson's fighting hard to try to get back by us. Hasn't really been able to pull even as of yet. He is... It would appear that he's potentially abandoned that top side that he's been running most of the race. Maybe until we get by this lapped car of Jessica Robinson, he may jump back up. And no, there he is, more towards the middle through that set of corners. 17 laps to go. Ooh, a little bit of a bad corner for me. Maybe he was just waiting for me to make a mistake, but no, not able to really capitalize for him there. Ooh, Robinson got into the wall there. Our car kind of jump up in the air a little bit. Ooh, scrape the wall. Just a little bit down the road. Oh, wow, terrible corner entry for me. Thompson's gonna... Ooh, I thought he was gonna have a run there on the inside, but no. Still no damage. That's why we upgraded the car. Not as prone to damage now. Now I just feel like I can hit the wall, so I need to not do that. Carson Vandentop has pulled us by, oh boy, almost a second now. So we need to put together some good laps here We can try to potentially reel him in, but I don't think we're going to be able to with 14 to go here at the line. We are about 11 seconds behind the leader, so that is out the window. It's kind of crazy that we finished second in the first race of the season at Fairbury, and now we're fighting, scratching, and clawing to get an 8th place finish here 4 races later. So it's odd, yes, but hey, it is what it is. Come around this time by, should have 12 laps to go. Setup's working pretty well. Car's handling pretty well. No pressure now for Mikey Thompson from behind. We pulled him by about half a second. Carson Vandertop now ahead of us by about 2.5 seconds. Got now closer to 3 seconds. He's seemingly hit the afterburners. Margie Brooks now getting ready to get a lap passed on by us. 10 to go. 2 palms in the air right now. We're going to miss the very bottom of that corner, but run through the middle. Mikey Thompson having some trouble getting by Margie Brooks. As Margie Brooks now goes to the top side. Mikey kind of runs through the middle, but he's going to pull side by side with her. Oh, no. Was not able to clear her. So he's having trouble with some of these slower cars. Which is allowing us to pull a bit of a gap on him as we navigate through the laps here at Circle Lake. We've got 8 to go now. Check the car status. No damage right now. Everything looking nominal at the moment. As far as lap times, we've run our fastest lap ever in this very race. 2.5 seconds still to Vandertop in front of us. Not pulling away, not gaining anything on him. So we might just be relegated to an 8th place finish as long as we don't make any major mistakes. We're around here with 6 laps to go. Eric Erickson now up in front of us. The man so nice. They named him twice. Let's see what we can do here. Want to make sure we get by Erickson easily as possible. Looks like a lot of the other cars are running that top side of the track. We're going to slide up through the middle of 1 and 2. Ooh, Eric, what are we doing here, bud? Shouldn't be fighting us that hard. We're going to run that top side, get a good run off the top side, and get by him. Let's go ahead and run that top side through 3 and 4. See what it does for us. Ooh. Car's just not set up to run up there. Too twitchy. Plus, gear ratio is not set up for there either. You can see the tack was not happy with that. So, gonna keep it planted on the bottom through the corners and try to distance ourselves once again from Mikey Thompson. We got about 1.5 seconds, close to 1.5 seconds on him right now, as we've got 3 to go, 2 to go next time by. Keith Brewster has set sail. Excuse me. We are 15 seconds behind the race leader at the moment. 2 laps to go, 2 sticks in the air. Leader just took the white flag. All right, coming out of turn number 4, we're going to run under the flag stand, grab the white flag, as those 2 cars in front of us got together quite hard down the front straightaway. But everything stays clean and green. No caution. Coming out of turn number 4, started 14th, going to come home in the 8th position, plus 6. Should be a decent points day for us. We were 4th entering the event here at Circle Lake. Keith Brewster, though, grabs the race win. Sneecloth in the 2nd position. Riley Crimmins, Brandon Jurens, and Adam Tiernan, your top 5. All right, Circle Lake, we finished in the 8th position, like I said. Oh, we dropped a spot in the point standings. That's not good. Schneekloth pass passes us. So sorry. Still within striking distance of the points lead. We just got to make sure that we start advancing our position a little bit better. From a money perspective, 676, 2581, 2539, and 109. We're going to leave here with 11,305. Let's head back to the race shop and get ready for the next race. All right, back here at the race shop after Circle Lake. Check off one of those sponsor incentive goals. Add some money, add some fans, and add a little bit of wear to the car. Nothing that needs repaired. Head back now here to the main area, and there we go. Race 5 of season 1 finished in the 8th position. Up next, I've got a race at Prairie View. You guys will not see that one, but before I do that, let's go check and see what we can do with this chassis upgrades. We've got $12,000. I'm going to get this one. That's going to give us a little more performance. Hopefully get us closer to the front where we need to be. Alrighty, next up, I've got a race at Prairie View. I will come back to you guys when Prairie View is over so we can head to I-84 and get that race done. We'll see you soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done at Prairie View, and it was not a good one. We finished 16th. Had to actually come through a B main, and it was not a good race for us. So we dropped a couple of spots in the point standings down to 7th. We're now 50 points behind Heath Brewster in the points lead. Making it hard on myself for sure, but we've got enough money to get the chassis level 4 completely upgraded. I'm hoping this actually does something for us. Now we can move on to engine upgrades, which when you look at it, we need a lot of money. 130, 152, 53, 63, 73. So we're going to need about $190,000 before we can get the engine upgrade. So nothing else really needs repaired right now. I-84 Raceway is up next. 3/4 mile, big track. 9,500 to win. 30-lap main event. Let's go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to I-84 Raceway. This narrow, high-bank, 3/4 mile oval creates some of the best racing on the circuit. Fans and drivers love it.
All right, just like always, we have no idea what this track is going to be, but going to go all the way tight because it's big, and I want to be able to turn and not have the car get real loose down the straightaway or be wibbly wobbly, you know, flipping back and forth, sliding back and forth. So, yeah, we're gonna tighten it up quite a bit and see what we can do here. Big track, so these laps are gonna take some time. All right, on the clock here at I-84. Car actually feels pretty good so far. I got to stay off that apron. That's what I'll call it. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Do not have a record lap here, so this will be a record lap. 25.125, the time to beat. And we do not beat it. We got to pick up half a second. I think we can do, as long as we can just get some decent laps under our belts. And that's not how you do it. I have an itch on my foot. Oh my gosh. It is bad. All right. I think we're going to end. No, we're not. We're going to keep going, get a few more laps in here. Just seat time. Let's keep going. Sorry about that. There's a bad itch. Okay. This is not going to be a good lap. So I've learned, though, that if you get in that apron, it will suck you in and get you very, very loose. So need to stay off of that. Try to run this one just a little higher, see if that's going to help us out at all. I've got no other cars around me at the moment. Maybe run this one at the very top and then dive down at the very end. See if that helps with a run down this front stretch. 25.072. Look at that, and it does. Okay, so this might be one of those tracks where the top lane is faster. So interesting there. Let's head to qualifying now. We're going to keep the setup alone. Don't really need to change it too much. 24.866. We ran a 25.072. Head out on the track now. Getting qualified. Let's see what we can do here. If I can just best my practice time, I think I'll be happy with that. We've been struggling here lately, but it is a long season. We've got 20 races remaining after this one, so definitely lots of room to gain, but also lots of room to lose. So want to put together some good runs here through this early portion here. We started off the season well with that second place run at Fairbury, but we've kind of just not been able to match that success since then. So we'll see what we can do here. Gonna try and run this bottom groove or this low lane this first lap, then second lap we'll jump up more towards the top. 25.023, best lap ever. Not a bad lap. Only a couple tenths off the goal time, but this is probably going to put us probably mid-teens, mid to high teens, low 20s, I would guess. See what this second lap gives us. Sub 25, no, slower. 13th. Okay, that's better than I thought. Okay, I'm happy with that. We're gonna start heat one in the 4th position. Let's check out the results here. And Brandon Jurns, top honors, Adam Tiernan, Heath Brewster. So everybody I'm racing, everybody that's ahead of me in points, qualifies ahead of me. Of course they do. How many cars we got total? Looks like 40, so 4 heat races. Only be main, nothing else. All right, heat race, we're starting 4th, I believe it was. Yes, 4th in the A main. You go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, starting 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 4th. Here we go. All right. Just like always, we want to advance into the A main straight from the heat race. Top 5 do advance, so we just need to not lose 2 spots. All right, green flag is out here. 10 laps is the distance. So we got Brandon Jurens. I believe that's Brandon. Oh, gosh. Oh, my word. And we're behind the 8 ball from the get-go. That was not cool. Not cool at all by whomever that was. But dropped us back to, I don't know, like 8th. But that was Patrick Barnes, by the way, that did that. So if we can catch back up to him, I think we're gonna give him a little bit of a hello goodbye. Ooh, Margie Brooks or Jesse Wright and Kylie Rollins getting into it a little bit. Kylie Rollins did pick up the win at Prairie View in our last race. We're back up to the 5th position. Patrick Barnes about 1.2 seconds ahead of us. Looks like that move he made not really helping him too much, as we are. It feels like we're reeling him in, but then we get on the straightaway and it's like, nah, not really. So, I'm gonna go enter in through the middle, kind of dip down here towards the end of the corner, get a good run down the straightaway. Do feel like we gained a little bit there. Halfway home. Oh, only 8 laps here at this big track. So 4 down, 4 to go. We've fought. I don't want to say we've caught him. We're slowly but surely catching Barnes. We're gonna beat him. If anything else, we will beat him in this heat race. Have a second now, as we've got 3 laps to go at the line, or 4 laps to go at the line. Apologies. Now we're halfway home. That just gives me 1 more lap to exact my revenge on Patrick Barnes. Should pass him the exact same way he passed me. Ooh, got loose. Got very loose. See, got that left front tire down too far on the infield of the track there, and got the car real loose. So just need to be wary of that as time goes on and we advance into the A main here. As long as we don't royally mess up. I mean, we got 3 seconds back to Margie Brooks in 6th. I'm not real concerned about that, but Barnes is in 4th right now. He made that very unceremonious pass at the very first corner. 2 to go now. I have to get by him. I don't want to start behind him in the heat race. We're in the A main, and this spot could mean 4 positions starting spot better in the A main. We have now caught him and gave him a nice little bump to the booty to let him know, hey man, not too thrilled about what you did there. White flag is out. We're gonna go down the back straightaway now and get past Patrick Barnes. Put us in the 4th position, right where we started. And coming out of turn number 4, we're going to grab that 4th place finish. We should start the A main in 13th. Barnes will most likely start 17th. So this puts us in a good position to get that top 10 that we need for our sponsor contract. We did miss it out on the first one, but Brandon Jurens grabs the heat race win. Kylie Rollins comes home 2nd, and Jesse Wright in 3rd. Myself and Patrick Barnes going to all transfer to the A main. Okay, A main time here from I-84. We're starting in the 13th position. Let's go. Short, sweet, to the point. That's how I like it. A main time here from I-84 in the Dirt Car Street Stocks. What do we got up tap here? Chuck Diaz finished 5th in Heat 4. He's starting in the 20th position. Patrick Barnes starting 17th. Finished 5th in Heat 1. And Adam Tiernan won the dash. He's starting from the pole position. We finished 4th in Heat 1. So we're rolling off from the 13th position. Sponsor incentive contract says we want a top 10. We got to get a top 10. Green flag is out, and we are racing A main at I-84. 30 laps is the distance. 3-0. Ooh, got to watch that inside apron area. Ricky Cox going to jump out and grab 13th from us. He's going to grab 12th from the Billy Green, I think it is. I always get these names mixed up. He's going to grab a little bit of contact there with Carson Vandentop. No harm, no foul. Everybody pointed the correct direction, and we are clean green, still racing. Had a great run down the front straightaway. Reeled in Ricky Cox. We're gonna drive to the bottom out of turn number 2. Jeez, stumbled on my words there. Grab 13th back from Ricky Cox. Gonna look to the inside of Billy Green. Grab 12th from him. Jeremy Cross in the 11th position next up. We're going to try to look to the inside of him going into turn number 1. We've got the line, and we are side by side with Cross. Going to have him cleared, hopefully, coming out of turn number 2. Yes, sir. And we are up to 11th now. Just got to get one more for that sponsor incentive contract. Brett Thompson is in the 10th position at the moment. Car is fast. I just need some cards to fall my way. All right, here we go. Let's put some good laps together. Minimize the mistakes. We're definitely better through the corners, though. Did you see how much we gained on everybody there? I think we can gain quite a few spots here by the end of this race. Going to come out of turn number 4 here. We've closed in on Brett Thompson and Cam Jurens. Thompson looking to the outside of Jurens. Oh, big contact there. Oh boy, and we're going to close in on both of them. Let's look to the bottom and the inside. Oh, pushed up on exit. We got into Jurens there. We're to the inside of him now, going down the back straightaway into turn number 3. See if we can clear. Coming off of 4, we're not going to be able to. It's a drag race down the front straightaway. He's got the line. He's got the position. Put us in the 10th position, though. See if we can gather things back up, get a good run off of turn number 2. Slid just a little bit too much there, but we got the run down the back straightaway, dive it into turn number 3, and put us into the 9th position. Jesse Wright next on the list in the 8th position. Let's see how much we can close on Jesse here. 24 laps remaining. I gotta watch that. Watch that, Greg. Get off of that. Here we go. Gotta stay on the banking of the track. That's the only way we're gonna be fast. The only way we're gonna catch all these cars. Wright pulls us quite a few car lengths because of that small mistake I made. Let's try to gather it back up and close in on Jesse Wright. The best thing I could have right now is a caution as we run in the 9th position. Started 13th, so we are +4. No real pressure from behind at the moment. Jesse Wright about a second ahead of us. Kylie Rollins, Blake Schneekloth fighting in front of Jesse. About a second ahead of Jesse. One of those Jurens boys is leading the race, though. Not really able to close in on Jesse Wright at the moment, which is unfortunate. Does look like the leader will be into the back of the field here shortly, though. Probably in the next 2 or 3 laps, if I was a guessing man. And we did close in on right there by a few tenths. I'm going to try to enter just a little bit higher and then exit lower. Use the banking of the track to my advantage as best as possible. All right. We've got 20 laps to go. 10 laps are in the books. Quickly approaching that halfway mark in 5 laps. But 5 laps here does take a decent amount of time. So closed in on Jesse right now. Oh, big contact in front of us. Everybody keeps it pointed the right direction, but I really wish they wouldn't have. I could really use a caution right now. Bunch the field back up. Got about a second back to Cam Jurin, so that means Brandon is leading the race. We're trying to reel in Jesse Wright, who's about 0.8 of a second ahead of us. Really use caution right about now. 18 laps to go. Gotta stay off of that. Oh, stay off of it. Yeah, that's the bad thing. Like, you get on that little apron-y area, and it's very hard to get off of it. It kind of just sucks you in like a magnet. Running in the 9th position right now. Excuse me. 17 laps are remaining here at I-84. Jesse Wright is in the 8th position. We're trying to hunt them down. So if I was to change anything, I would probably put just a little more gear in it. Would probably get a couple hundred more RPM out of it at the end of these straightaways. But the way we have it set up right now, this does allow me to run a little higher if I need to, like this. Exit or enter in just a little higher, exit lower. Like I said earlier, use the banking of the track to my advantage. Get that good run down the straightaways. I think I just need to keep doing that, and I'll start reeling these guys in quicker, much quicker. You see how much we closed in on Wright just in that one lap. Let's keep doing that. Let's start doing that and keep doing that. That one was on purpose. I wanted to stay away from that lap car as much as possible. Get back to our groove up here. Not as much that time, but I don't want to enter on the very bottom. That's really what I'm trying to get at. Is Wright closed in on that lap car at the worst possible time. We're in a very bad situation here. 3 wide for position, but with a lap car on the outside, and we're going to have non-optimal corner entry. We were beside Jesse Wright, but not able to make anything happen because of that terrible corner entry. So I keep going here, try to enter high one more time. Get that good exit run. See if we can close back in on right. Yeah, just look at that. Look at that run we get off the corner. Like, it's so much better than solely running on the bottom the entire time. It's able to get so much momentum built up. Got 11 laps to go now at the line. Right, again, catching that lap car at the most inopportune time. We're going to try to time this out so we pass the lap car right on the exit of the corner. There we go. Slide up in front of that lap car. Try to do the same thing here and get by right. Oh, come on, spin, spin, spin. No, nothing doing there. 10 to go now. Not the optimal entry there. You can see we're going to lose a little bit of time to right now. We're going to get Jesse Wright. By the end of this race, we're going to pass Jesse Wright. This has been a heck of a race so far. Started in the 13th position, running in the 9th position right now. Not a ton of gain spots, but enough to be happy. If you're gaining spots, you're going in the correct direction. So I want to get by Jesse Wright here. I wonder if we got a good enough run. No, we do not. Should have it now as we exit 3 or exit turn number 4. Go. I wonder if we can just stick it on the top side the entire time. Make a pass on the top side. Have to flip the throttle here, get out of it because we did not have a good entry there. Get back to the top. We might be able to make this pass on the top side. Yes, we are. Let's just go ahead and do it as we got Margie Brooks and another lapped car in front of us. What we can do here with these. Wow. Jesse Wright powering back on the bottom, but going to use Margie Brooks as a pick. The moving screen and get that car in our rear view mirror as well as Diaz. We've got free track in front of us. Ooh, Jesse Wright powering back on the bottom side, not able to make anything happen. We didn't see her or him. I'm not sure. I don't want to assume a gender. So Jesse still powering back on the bottom side, not able to make anything happen. We're going to dive to the bottom, power off of the corner, and pull several car lengths on right. I wish I would have figured out that line a lot earlier, because we've made up quite a bit of ground just by doing that. 2.8 seconds now to Tanner Vandentop, who's running in the 7th position. As we've got, what was that, 7 laps to go? Yeah, we'll have 6 to go next time by. Or 4 to go next time by, I'm sorry. No, 5 to go. Jesus, I'm sorry. I can't do math right now. Should be 5 to go this time by. No, 4 to go. Wow. Just ignore anything I say when it involves math. 4 to go. Working lap 27 right now. We will be completing lap 27 this time by, which means 3 laps to go. Running in the 8th position after that heck of a battle with Jesse Wright. Took numerous laps to get by Jesse, but once we were able to get by, we have just pulled away from Jesse. Now approaching Eric Erickson, the man so nice to named him twice. Make sure you guys check the community tab of the channel. Go join the Discord. No more channel memberships. Discord is open to everyone. Bad corner entry, but we're going to get by Erickson. I need to get by Robinson. White flag is in the air. This is the final lap. On the top side, let her eat. Good run off of turn number 2. Pulled side by side with Robinson. Down the back straight away. A terrible entry into turn number 1, or turn number 3, geez. But we're going to come off turn number 4 down the long front straightaway. Come home with an 8th place finish. Started 13th, finished 8th. That's +5, so that is good for us. Not perfect, but good for us nonetheless. Brandon Jurens grabs the race win. Adam Tiernan coming home second. Heath Brewster gonna round out the podium. Blake Schneekloth and Mikey Thompson, your top 5. And then Rollins Vandertup, myself, Wright, and Cam Jurens going to be the top 10. All right, 8th place run at I-84. That's good for us. Still 7th in the point standings, though. 936 to the leaders, 996. That's 60 points. I think he gained 10 points on us for sure. From a financial perspective, we are looking at 54.39, 27.04, 26.12, and 109, giving us a total of $10,864 from I-84. Let's head back to the shop and check out what's up next. All right, we are done here at I-84. Got some wear on the car, but got some money, got some fans, and checked off one of those sponsor incentive goals with a top 10. I-84 finished 8th place, race 7 of season 1 here. At the regional level, Limaland is next, but you guys won't see that one. The next race you guys will see is I-55, Peevely, Missouri. That's going to be tomorrow, as well as Jacobs County. So you got those 2 races. But that's going to do it for us here today. This is episode 38 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.